being a huge cheering force, offering encouragement and support to her teammates, and keeping an air of calm about her. Audrey is the epitome of a great teammate and friend. Even if she wasn't able to lead us on the court for most of the season, she did just that from the sidelines, yelling and getting excited and being an whole egg and playing for her purpose. Audrey's senior career has been awesome, with 2 all-state championships, a state championship, and 1 to come, and her contribution to this program will last forever. Audrey is a great student who works hard in all her classes, and it has been especially futile to have somebody else not to understand who you go with. Going back to the beginning of 2023, when I first transferred in, I only knew a few of the students at St. Henry, mainly volleyball players from the class of 24. On my first day, I was in the counseling office and I just received my new schedule. The now senior girls were already in to see what teachers I had and tell me which classes to work hard and whatnot. The confidence they gave me helped me to step into a new situation with much more ease. Audrey would always greet me in the hallways and smile, and those small things helped me a lot. The welcoming kindness she showed me will stay with me, and I hope to be that public figure for someone one day. Audrey, I can't wait to see what you do after high school and beyond. Let's go get a ring. Once a Crusader, always a Crusader.
Now introducing Elizabeth Daigle, who will be escorted by her parents, David and Lisa Daigle. Elizabeth will be attending Ball State University next fall to further her academic and athletic career.
always step into whatever position is needed on the court. You have quickly become one of my close friends and one of my biggest role models. You have been for the past 3 years. I can't believe this is our last season together, but know that you have left such a big impact on me and this whole program. You will always have mine and the team's love and support, so just remember that we will always be cheering you on. You will be one of the hardest goodbyes, and I can't wait to see all the big things you do. We love you, Mia, and we'll miss you so much when you go off to college, but always remember, once a Crusader, always a Crusader.
Welcome to St. Henry District High School, home of the Crusaders.
St. Henry has a long-standing tradition of providing a well-rounded education that nurtures the spiritual, intellectual, social, and emotional development of all of our students. 87 years ago, St. Henry Parish and the Benedictine Sisters courageously committed themselves to serving Catholic high school students in the region. Today, St. Henry District High School, or SHDHS as it's also known, is the largest Catholic college prep co-ed high school in northern Kentucky. We're also a nationally recognized Blue Ribbon School of Excellence.
Located in Erlanger, Kentucky, near the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport, we are less than 10 miles from downtown Cincinnati in Indiana. Our campus is conveniently situated near both I-275 and I-75, providing easy access for our families. Each year, students from more than 20 different schools in the tri-state area choose to call SHDHS their home.
St. Henry offers a warm, family atmosphere where our faculty and staff are focused on meeting the needs of every student. Guided by the school's 5 pillars of success: faith, scholarship, arts, athletics, and leadership, our teachers help us grow academically, personally, and spiritually while preparing us for the life after graduation. St. Henry is a recognized leader, consistently scoring above national, state, and local norms on national assessments. On average, our senior classes earn more than $10 million in college scholarship offers and consistently score 30% above both national and state averages on the ACT.
It's a great time to be part of our St. Henry Crusader community.
If you'd like to learn more about our school, be sure to schedule a visit by contacting the enrollment office at 859-525-5844.
Respect, responsibility, and perspective. To remind you that good behavior is respectable and misconduct will not be tolerated. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among all participants, officials, and fans. Good luck. Please stand for our purpose, taken by the playing on the national anthem. God, please be with me and my teammates as we prepare for our match. Help us do our best to remember the skill we have practiced. Help us work together to achieve our goal, whether we win or lose. God, be with our opponents also. Help us remember to be good teammates and competitors and keep us safe as we play. Amen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Holbrook Hall on campus of St. Henry District High School. On behalf of Principal Grant Brand, Director of Athletics Jim Detler, and Head Coach Maureen Kaiser, we welcome you to today's match with your St. Henry Crusaders and our guests from Ryle High School. Here are your player introductions for this evening. Introducing the Ryle Raiders, number 1, Francesca Hansel. Number 3, Rebecca Kramer. Number 4, Lucy Trapp. Number 5, Maria Peruta. Number 6, Alexis Wolf. Number 7, Carson Griffin. Number 8, Kiana Dim. Number 9, Marissa Workman. Number 10, Olivia Karlowski. Number 11, Isabella Burke. Number 12, Lena Wilkinson. Number 13, Morgan Heater. Number 14, Rachel King. Number 15, Abby Lester. Number 21, Bridget Burns. Raiders coached by Tasha Tanner Levens, assisted by Lynn Down, Faith Nordeg, Allie Stinson, Jesse Harley, Kenzie Stroman. Introducing the St. Henry Crusaders, number 1, Caroline Tabling. Number 2, Mia Ryan. Number 4, Elizabeth Tabling. Number 5, Madeline Healer. Number 6, Ellie Blake. Number 7, Deanna Butler. Number 10, Audrey Lindhart. Number 11, Emily Homer. Number 12, Anna Lauren. Number 13, Lizzie Casey. Number 14, Paige Monai. Number 16, Daisy Lynch. And number 17, Olivia Skidmore. We're very good by Maureen Kaiser, assisted by Barry Barry. Number 15, Corinne Ryle.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast. We have the St. Henry Volleyball Crusaders versus the Ryle Volleyball Raiders. I'm Brennan Lemond, and I'm here with Ian Bowman.
Yeah, as Brennan said, tonight we're going to be seeing two very good volleyball schools going head-to-head against each other. It's going to be a fun night, Brennan. I am ready. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Alrighty, we're going to kick this thing off. We got Crusaders as the home team, Ryle as the visiting team.
Freshmen and JV both defeated the Raiders 2-0.
Hopefully we can see a little trend going on here. As both starting lineups are out. And both teams look ready to play some volleyball here. Earlier on today, the St. Henry Crusaders were victorious over the Villa Madonna Vikings 2-1 in the district match.
Logan Thoss finds the back of the net twice and 2 penalty kicks to send the Crusaders to the the District 34 championship game.
Still can't believe Logan Thoss is only a sophomore. Unbelievable.
Back to serve for the Crusaders is number 15, Macy Lentz.
Crusader 15, Macy Lentz.
Big swing by Olivia Skidmore. Net violation. It'll be point Crusaders.
We'll take that any day. Good volley back and forth there. Eventually Olivia Skidmore has to use the cannon there a little bit.
Such a strong hit. That'll be in for an ace.
Beautiful serve right there. Beautiful serve by number 15, Macy Lentz.
The Crusaders start 2-0.
Brennan, I might be sensing a little trend here. What about you?
I have a feeling this is what it's going to look like most of the night tonight. Such a strong team with lots of young talent, lots of senior talent, and I have a feeling it's going to keep going like this.
Beautiful play.
Another tap score by Corinne Blackburn, and it is 3-0 Crusaders.
Oh, the beautiful play there. Whenever Corinne goes up, you don't know if she's going to whack that thing down or tap it over. Wow, they gambled wrong right there.
Another beautiful serve by Macy Lentz.
Good save on that gunner.
Big swing by Olivia Skidmore.
Olivia Skidmore.
Return by the Raiders. Couple awesome saves by the Raiders here. Way to keep the ball up.
Nice job by Maddie Demler there.
Wow, what a hit. These things are going to be hard to return all night if they keep hitting them this hard.
No, 100%. Good attempt to save there by the senior Macy Lenz, but a little bit of a fruitless attempt at how hard that ball was hit.
Back to serve for the Raiders is number 13, Morgan Heater.
Good serve, and that is out.
Too far out, and it'll be Point Crusaders, 4-1. Number 4, Elizabeth Tabling back to serve. And straight down by Anna Gard.
Beautiful by Anna Gard.
There was no chance they were getting that one back up.
This team is just so much power. This is definitely a powerhouse school going into states here. Ryle tries to get it over. Good save by the senior.
And a good block by Ryle, but it goes out of bounds.
Point for St. Henry.
Crusaders start the game 6-1 here, showing no signs of stopping.
Yeah, Brendan, I don't think it's going to be too much of a competitive game if this keeps going the way it is.
Good block by the Crusaders. And it's tipped by the Raiders, and it'll be Point Crusaders.
Beautiful hit by the Crusaders there, barely keeping it inbounds, but hey, we'll take it. Good save by the libero there.
And it goes out, another point to the Crusaders.
Rocket serve there by the Raiders, but a little bit too much on it, couldn't control it.
And the Raiders will use their first timeout.
We'll get you back after this timeout. Crusaders leading 8-1. 1 minute timeout. Welcome back from the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Same score as when you left. You missed nothing. That's a barrel to save. Serve again.
And a beautiful serve, and Ryle is going to save it and return it. Big swing by Olivia Skidmore.
The howitzer right there.
And it's blocked. Mia Ryan from the back row.
Ryle trying to get it over, a little bump there. Set
Olivia Skidmore swings.
Set it up for the cannon! Boom!
I don't know how anybody is going to return that one.
I think nobody can return that one.
Amazing effort by the Raiders.
You cannot stop that. Unbelievable hit.
And the Crusaders lead by 8.
Good serve there.
Short serve. And it's tapped down and out. It'll be Point Crusaders, and that'll make it 10-1. This Crusaders team has a head full of steam and shows no signs of stopping.
That's libero goes to serve here again.
Another beautiful serve, and it's an ace for Elizabeth Tabling.
Elizabeth Tabling, the senior, his sister, Caroline Tabling, only a sophomore, who plays in the exact same team. I call that a good sophomore right there, starting on varsity. Wow.
Number 10 in for the Raiders. And a great swing by number 8, and it can't find the top of the net. And it'll be Point Crusaders, 12-1.
Now, if that did find the top of the net there, that'd be hard to deal with. That was hit hard.
Ryle has a couple hard hitters out there. Another beautiful serve to the back row. Blocked by the Crusaders. Swing by Olivia Skidmore, and it's blocked at the net.
Good stop by Maddie Demler there.
Anna Gard hits, blocked again. Another one, and it's tipped down and in. Smart play by number 12, Anna Gard. And it stays as the Crusaders serve 13-1.
Elizabeth Tabling back to serve again. Barely gets it over.
Up to Olivia Skidmore. And another hard hit, kept up by the libero. Another great hit by Maddie Demler.
You can hear
Olivia.
that one.
Great dig by number 10. Some amazing volleyball.
Good.
Awesome block by Anna Gard. Swing by number 8, and it's blocked
Another
down by the Crusaders. Number 12, Anna Gard, and number 2, Mia Ryan up at the block.
3 blocks in a row for the Crusaders. Raiders are showing no signs of life here in this quarter. They only have 1 point.
Great return by the libero. Elizabeth Tabling keeps it up. Anna Gard swings, and it's down into the net. It'll be the point Raiders. Number 4, Lucy Trapp is back to serve. And that serve will go out. It'll be Crusaders serve for number 17, Olivia Skidmore.
Now we got Olivia Skidmore back to serve. See what the Howitzer can do long distance here.
And that'll be into the back line. Awesome placement on the serve.
Precise artillery right there. That's what we call that.
And it'll go back to Olivia Skidmore. Score is 16-2 Crusaders. Kept up by the libero off the roof. Number 8 hits, and it's down into the net, and it'll be another point for the Crusaders. Leading by 15.
Yeah, Brennan, the St. Henry Gym is really helping out today. What do you think the St. Henry Gym, the way it's built, has to help Crusaders in every match they play?
I think this really small gym and the amount of fans that are always up and clapping in here, Crew Nation, getting it up, I think that it really helps this team's energy. And with another amazing hit right there by Mia Ryan, you can just feel the energy building up in here.
Mia Ryan fires that thing right at the back line. There's nothing you can do about that one, Brennan.
And it's going to be a too hard by Olivia Skidmore. Score is 18-3, point Raiders. This team looks very promising heading into the districts and regional tournaments.
Oh, 100%.
If they can keep playing like this, I think they'll have a very good chance of going far this year.
Yeah, Brennan, the main people they're going to have to beat is Assumption and Notre Dame. Those are the main 2 competitors in this area. If they can beat Assumption and Notre Dame, I think they have a chance at going back to state.
Lots of great competition.
Oh, 100%.
Back to serve for the Raiders, the libero.
That's a pretty good serve over there.
But it kept up by Olivia Skidmore and a swing by Maddie Demler.
Easy
Short
tap
tap
over there.
And it's tipped by Macy Lynch and goes out. Point Raiders, 18-5.
Raiders starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. Starting to claw back in this. Raiders aren't out.
Set by Macy Lentz. And blocked by the Raiders.
Point Raiders. Raiders showing signs of
The
life.
lift is called. And it'll go back to number 6, the libero. Again, serving. Kept up by Olivia Skidmore and a swing by Anna Gard. Wait.
Point Crusaders right there.
Lizzie Casey in for number 2, Mia Ryan, and she'll be back to serve.
That's Crusaders' first sub of the game. It went almost his entire set without subbing a single player in.
And it's kept up by the Raiders. Couple nice plays. Anna Gard swings. Tipped by the Raiders at the net. Swing by number 7, and it's out the back. Crusaders lead 20-6.
Yeah, Brian, a little bit too much power there on that one. Just a tad bit. Number 13, Lizzie Casey, back to serve for the Crusaders.
And a great serve. Kept up by the Raiders and back over. Elizabeth Tabling to Macy Lentz and Maddie Demler to swing.
Maddie Demler
Hit straight down by number 13.
Normally you see players like Lydia Skidmore doing that kind of stuff, but now Maddie Demler stepping up to the position, firing away.
The young talent on this team is so promising.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The amount of sophomores and underclassmen on this team is just unbelievable.
6 sophomores on a varsity team.
You don't see that a lot. On a competitive team, you rarely ever see that. Amazing save on libero there, but it's going to go out.
And it can't get raised up, and the Raiders will get their 7th point of the match.
I don't know who started giving the Raiders CPR, but it's working.
Kiana Din back to serve for the Raiders, number 8. And into the net. Crusaders lead 22-7. Anna Gard is back to serve.
I was there. There's not enough lift on that serve. The main problem with a lot of people serve is don't put enough lift on it.
Corinne Blackburn is into the game for the Crusaders. She'll be playing the front row for libero Elizabeth Tabling.
Now, Corinne Blackburn, someone I'd like to talk about in this game. She is a 6'2" junior, just transferred. You do not see that too much.
Transfer from Brossart. Had a couple rules get in the way of her playing for most of the season. And Brossart has finalized the transfer, and she is allowed to play varsity volleyball. Really opens up the floor for this team in their hands.
Oh, 100%. And just in time for states and districts, too.
Great blocker. Really just a presence out there on the floor.
Yeah. When she's 6'2" and she gets up there, good luck getting that ball over her. It's not happening.
Number 10 back to serve for the Raiders. Kept up by Lizzie Casey. Corinne down with the spike. Back to Olivia
Good save by Olivia Skidmore over there.
Maddie Demler with a swing. Pass it to the libero. Blocked by Maddie Demler.
Blocked by Maddie Demler.
Maddie Demler will be back to serve. 24-8 Crusaders.
Boy, does Maddie Demler really get up there when she jumps. She can stop anything.
And this will be match point for the Crusaders. Beautiful serve. Out. And the Crusaders will win set 1, 25-8.
As the Crusaders win set 1, we'll see you back at set 2 in 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
At St. Henry, we understand the importance of what it means to be crew-united in Christ. Our faith is at the center of everything we do. We begin and end every day in prayer, attend regular class liturgies and prayer services, and the Holy Family Chapel is open before, during, and after school hours throughout the week.
Both inside and outside the classroom, students, faculty, and staff connect with local communities through service, campus ministry, and instruction.
Throughout the year, we perform more than 10,000 hours of community service, giving our time and talent to a wide variety of organizations, including local parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, inner-city schools, and community nonprofits.
Through service, we grow to become caring leaders who value human life, are dedicated to family, and live a life in service of others.
The science and technology spaces at St. Henry District High School are second to none. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math are vital components of our 21st century learning, which is why our campus offers multiple science classrooms, plus 4 dedicated science labs, including the biology lab, chemistry lab, physical science lab, and the Dr. George A. and Dolores E. Renneker STEM lab.
These labs provide us with increased opportunities to work on project-based assignments. They also allow our teachers to do more hands-on classroom work with us, helping us better understand scientific methods and various theories. The STEM Lab is also home to our championship robotics team, better known as Crewbotics. All of our science classes focus on lab work with data collection, processing, and analysis. Various levels of science courses are offered, including college prep, honors, and advanced placement. We have the opportunity to take STEM, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy and physiology, zoology, and so many more.
Welcome back to the broadcast. For those of you just joining us, St. Henry wins the first set, and we are up 1-0. This Crusader team is very strong tonight. Shows no sign of stopping, and if it's going to go like it has been, then we might be out of here pretty quick.
Yeah, Brendan, the Ryle team is starting to show some signs of life there towards the end. Do you think that's going to continue over to the next set?
I think they're getting their stuff together, and I think they'll show fight, but this Crusader team is so good this year with lots of young and old talent.
Yeah, I get that, yeah. For sure.
Such a strong front row, too.
Yeah,
a lot of strong hitters.
Front row.
Lots of height, lots of strong hitters, and awesome libero in the back row, Elizabeth Tabling. She'll be going to Ball State University next year to play college volleyball.
It's amazing how many of these players have been signed to colleges and that kind of stuff. It truly just shows the kind of program this guy has been working with.
Served by the Raiders. Swing by Maddie Demler. Hit at the net by the Raiders and kept up.
Good stop there by the Ryle Raiders.
Macy Lentz back to the back row, and it'll be a kill for Macy Lentz.
They could not save that one. That was just that was just an amazing hit there.
Crusaders had him on the heel after the first Maddie Demler swing, and Macy Lentz comes to finish it off.
Macy Lentz, another senior.
Off the top of the net. Olivia Skidmore down. It's blocked at the net by the Raiders. Awesome play.
When you block a hit that hard, it goes ricocheting. We really saw it right there.
I think the Raiders are going to start working on their damage control here, trying to limit the Crusaders' runs as much as they can and stay in this game.
Main thing they have to do is just protect against those big howitzer shots.
A couple strong hitters on this team they got to worry about. It's hard to pop their hits back up. A strong hit by number 8 for the Raiders. And Raiders will lead 2-1.
Speaking about hard hitters, you got number 8 right there for Ryle. Haven't really seen her go off that much right now, but she's really going off in the first and second sets.
Number 1 for the Raiders back to serve.
A little bit out there. Out to the right side. Point Crusaders all tied up 2-2 in the second set.
Macy Lentz back to serve.
Good serve, bro.
Popped up by number 1. Tip and good save by Elizabeth Tabling.
Save by Elizabeth Tabling.
And it is blocked at the net, and it goes down on the Crusaders side. It'll be 3-2 Raiders.
Yeah, Brendan, there's not much you can do right there. You block it, it just falls down right in front of your feet.
Much better start by the Raiders this set.
Tremendous start by the Raiders compared to last set.
Olivia Skidmore tips it over the net.
Skidmore is thinking about rifling that one
by the
over
Raiders.
to the sides just to tap it.
Olivia Skidmore with the swing, and it gets down. What a hit.
Olivia Skidmore's arm has been precise today. Really getting that Crusader offense going.
Her swings are deadly. Such power and accuracy, it's hard to get those back.
Tremendous power and accuracy. That's popped up by Ryle. barely tipped over. Maddie Demler keeps it alive.
Anna Guard hits, and it goes down.
Amazing
Point
hit by
Crusaders.
Anna Guard.
And it'll be 4-3.
Yeah, Anna Guard really on that hit, showing some power display. Crusaders have a ton of power for this young lineup. Complemented by some of the older seniors with cannons for arms, I think they're pretty good, Brennan.
And a very deep bench.
Incredibly deep bench.
A lot of talent on the bench to come fill in for the players and the starters on the court. This Crusaders team, when they're together, they're hard to beat.
Oh, 100%.
Olivia Skidmore with the kill. Front row.
Skidmore.
Tipped by the Raiders.
Olivia Skidmore for a howitzer shot right there. Really rifling that thing down there, finding some empty space. That's a point for the Crusaders.
Elizabeth Tabley with the serve. Swing by number 15 on the Raiders, and it's kept up after a block. And back down. Such a strong hit, found the gap, and it'll be point Raiders.
Raiders there for a pretty good hit. Number 8 here to serve. See what she can do to help out this offense.
And it's hit out. It'll be point Crusaders, and they lead 6-4.
Now this set's been a lot more competitive, Brendan. What do you think the Ryle Raiders have done differently this set? It's really given some life to this offense and defense.
I think they're slowing down their game, and I think they have the Crusaders playing with them now. I feel like the Raiders are definitely in control of this set.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're still down by 2, but you can tell that their game has immensely changed from the last set.
Oh yeah.
The Crusaders are definitely getting less blocks in. They're definitely slowing down their game and really letting them play the way they want it. That'll be a point for the Crusaders. Olivia Skidmore's back to serve.
Olivia Skidmore for good serve. They're right to number 1. Number 13 hits it over.
And tipped out by Maddie Demler right at the net. Smart play.
With Maddie Demler, you don't know if she's going to hit that over like she did before, or if she's going to little tap it down like she just did right there. Completely unpredictable about what she's going to do.
And so many hitters on this Crusader team have that versatility.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these players can hit hard and tap soft, and it really opens up the floor for the Crusader team. Number 10 and number 4 into the game for the Raiders now, and number 10 will be back to serve.
But if you come in like it's going to be a little tap, they can rifle it right over your head. And if you go back like it's going to be a big hit, they can just tap it in.
Popped up by Olivia Skidmore, swing by Mia Ryan, and the Raiders will keep it up. Hard hit by number 4 on the Raiders.
After another time where they still blocked the ball, but it just fell down right to their feet. Not much you can do about that.
Number 10 back to serve for the Raiders. Maddie Demler with the swing, and it finds the back row.
Maddie Demler really stepping up. She's only a sophomore, but she's playing like a senior right now. Really carrying this offense. Her and Olivia Skidmore have not been subbed out just yet. Crusaders are not making too many substitutions. They're leaving the core group in there, and it's working.
Serve with Lizzie Casey, and it's into the net. Crusaders lead 9-7.
A little bit from what I was talking about before, but she had the power on that one. She just did not have the lift. That's number 5 back to serve for Ryle. Gets it over.
Anna Guard with the swing, and it's straight down.
Beautiful job by Anna Guard.
Such a strong swing.
Anna Guard with another big hit there. When it's hit that hard and that low towards you, there isn't too much you can do about it.
And the Crusaders will lead 10-7. Anna Guard serving. Block at the net by the Raiders, and it'll hit off the top of the net and drop. The Raiders have definitely worked on their damage control. I think they got caught scared at the beginning of last set and was not ready for this Crusader team. And after they got their differences settled, I think this Raiders team is stepping up.
100%.
And blocked at the net by the Raiders.
Yeah, but it's almost like whenever you get dumped into a into a tub of cold water. You get a little bit of a shock there at first, and then as soon as you settle in, you can start dealing with it. And that's what's happening with Ryle right now.
Back to serve, number 13, Morgan Heater.
Olivia Skidmore,
pops
good
it up.
save.
Corinne Blackburn at the net, and she gets the kill.
Corinne Blackburn, all of 6'2", really getting that over.
11-9 Crusaders. Madeline Demler back to serve. Such a strong serve there. Good pop up by the Raiders.
Good tip over.
Tip by Macy Lentz. Swing by number 8 on the Raiders, and it's not popped up.
If there was any time for a timeout for Crusaders, that would be now.
Point Raiders.
Ryle Raiders are really starting
Into the game, the freshman, number 1, Francesca Hansel.
Yeah, the Ryle Raider locomotive is starting to pick up some steam. I think they need them to ice this.
Popped up. Swing by Olivia Skidmore, and it's straight down. There's no getting that one back up.
There's no catching that one.
Into the game, number 2, Mia Ryan.
When you get Olivia Skidmore on a speed gun right there, I need to see how hard she gets that out. That is at least probably in the 50s, I'd say, 60s.
I think it's a little bit more than that, Ian. Maddie Demler pops it up. Olivia Skidmore the swing, and it's tipped by the Raiders.
Another good hit by Olivia Skidmore.
Another point to the Crusaders, and Macy Lentz is back to serve.
Yeah, Olivia Skidmore's going to be leaving a gaping hole where she was last year, where she was this year, that the Crusaders are going to be somebody to find.
Good dig by Elizabeth Tabling, pops it up.
Olivia Skidmore again with the hit.
And she'll get the kill. Such a strong hit. It's hard to recover when you have to hit something that fast out of the air.
Oh, Brandon, it's almost impossible to recover.
And the Raiders will use their first timeout.
Timeout, Ryle Raiders. We'll see you back 14-10. Say Henry.
Welcome back. Crusaders lead 14-10. Back to serve will be number 15, Macy Lent. Crusaders win the first set in the landslide, and the Raiders are showing some life here in the second set, 14-10.
A really good save there by the serve there.
And an awesome swing, number 7 on the Raiders. And it just finds the back of the court.
Yeah, not sure if I agree with that line judge there, Brennan. From our point of view, it looked a little bit out.
Back to serve for the Raiders, number 6, Alexis Wolf. Olivia Skidmore with the tap.
Barely tipped it over right there.
Swing by number 8 on the Raiders, and it can't be kept up. That's senior Kiana Din. She's had some pretty hard swings here tonight.
Yeah, Maddie Demmer a little bit frustrated there, but you can't really blame her. There is not too much you can do with that hit. Nice, Libero's back to serve.
Mia Ryan with the swing. And number
Way
1 pops
up
it
there.
up.
Great save, great block.
Blocked again by
Another
Corinne
block.
Blackburn. And
Little
it's
tap
tipped
over
out
by
Corinne.
Corinna.
What a play.
Corinna definitely the MVP of that play.
Her height's
Crusaders sub
so important to this team.
Crusaders sub number 16 out.
Such a big part of the Crusaders offense. Elizabeth Tabling back to serve. Finds the back row. Swing by the Raiders.
Barely tipped
Kept
it
up
over.
by Macy Lentz. Swing by Olivia Skidmore. Awesome save by the Raiders.
Great save by the Raiders right there.
Olivia Skidmore with the hit. Blocked at the net. And 2 blocks in a row gets the point for the Raiders.
The Raiders starting to learn how to recover from these big hits from the Crusaders hitters here. They've learned they just need to get bodies on the ball after the big hit. After that, they can start working their magic.
I totally agree with that. And you know, they're really working on their damage control here. Stopping the Crusaders from going on any long runs like they did last time. Crusaders started the last set 12-1.
Now that time, that getting the body on the ball did not work. When she hits it that hard, one body isn't going to do anything.
Crusaders lead 16-13 after the point. Back to serve, number 17, Olivia Skidmore.
It's way back.
Kept
there.
alive by the Raiders.
Barely gets it over.
Maddie Demler with the
Demler
swing.
with a tap
Tips
over.
it short. Kept up by the Raiders. Off the top of the net. Mia Ryan stopped at the net, but it goes out of bounds. And
Good
it'll be
block
point
there by
Crusaders.
Ryle Raiders.
Ryle has definitely figured out their blocking in this last set.
100%.
A lot more balls going straight down back at the Crusaders, and it's hard to recover from.
Maddie Demler will hit
And
over there.
just too hard over the back line. And that'll be point Raiders. It is 17-14. That's one thing the Crusaders have struggled with this year, is getting some really, really good blocks in.
Yeah.
And I think that the Corinne Blackburn, new from the
Corinne's
JV
really
team,
helped out.
She can help with these blocks when they need it. 2 new very
Maddie
tall
Demler.
players. Maddie Demler with the kill on the short line. Awesome hit.
Zuka right there. And locating that back corner with precision. Amazing hit right there.
Crusaders get 2 new players this year, both 6 foot or over. And I think that's really going to help them in future years.
Oh, that's
with the
definitely going to help
blocking
them
at
for
the line.
future years to go because they're both pretty young. Corinna would be the older one.
A block by the Crusaders with the net, and it hits the antenna. That'll be point Raiders, and it is 18-15.
This set's a lot more competitive than the last set is, but looking like St. Henry's going to pull away with this one, but you can never really be sure.
Back to serve, number 5, Ariana Ferruta. Hits the top of the net and kept up by Olivia Skidmore. Big swing by Anna Gard, and it goes out of bounds.
Anna Gar's one of those heavy hitter seniors who can really rifle one in on you.
And it'll be 19-15 Crew.
And Corinne Blackburn zoes back in and gets on that line. Barely gets
Such
it
an
over there.
important person when she's on the court.
Oh, she
Adds
is
so much to the
crucial
blocking on
piece.
this Crusader team.
It's almost impossible to get it over.
Corinne Blackburn puts some heat on it, and it goes out.
A little bit too much heat on that one.
You have to think she'll be disappointed with that one.
Oh yeah, but you can never be too disappointed with putting too much heat on it.
Back to serve for the Raiders, number 13, Morgan Heater. So Corinne Blackburn, and straight down for the kill. Stopped at the net by the Raiders, and they just couldn't get it back up.
Corinna Blackburn's really doing it on both sides now. Before, she was just doing it defensively. Now she's starting to chip in offensively. As Olivia Skidmore moves back to her natural position.
Swing by number 4 on the Raiders, and it's stopped by the net. Crusaders go on a 3-0 run, and they get their lead up to 5. Maddie Demler back to serve.
That is an unstoppable Crusader wall right there.
And the serve goes low, and it's 21-17.
Olivia Skidmore and Corinna Blackburn, 17 and 16. You are not hitting over those two heads.
Back to serve for the Raiders. The freshman, number 1, Francesca Hansel.
You don't see too many freshmen on varsity teams,
Good
especially
pop
on
up
teams
by
like
Maddie
Ryle
Demler.
here.
And a swing from the back row, and it gets down.
That back row power is something Crusaders use a lot. They don't have much of the back row power. They more like front row power. And Maddie Demler really provides the surge for that back row.
And in the game, number 1, Caroline Tabling, the sophomore, making her first appearance tonight. And there will be a timeout, Raiders.
22-17 with 3 minutes in the second set. We will see you after these commercials.
Crusaders up 21-17, and we're back. Second set. Crusaders with a blowout win in the first set, 25-8. And you have to think this is a shocker for the Crusaders
This
after
is
winning
definitely a
25-8.
Oh yeah, Brandon, this is definitely a shocker for the Crusaders after winning 25-8 in the first
This
set.
Raiders team has definitely picked up their game since the end of that first set.
Oh, for sure.
Has stopped many of the Crusaders' runs.
Oh,
Big
the
swing by
Howard, the
Olivia
line
Smith.
judge has to get out of the way on that big hit.
No doubt that one was in.
Line judge afraid right there. He has to do a little dance out of the way of that big hit by Olivia Skidmore.
Number 15, Macy Lentz is back to serve. Swing by number 7, kept up by Elizabeth Tabling. Swing by number 8, and it'll hit the back corner. None of the Crusaders were ready, and it comes down.
Yeah, Crusaders really didn't have anybody in that back corner. Ryle Raiders have been pounding that back corner a little bit the entire game.
And Alexis Wolf, the libero, back to serve. Kept up by Elizabeth Tabling. And the set goes short. The Raiders will get another point, and it'll be a 3-point game, Raiders. They're keeping it close this time, that's for sure.
Oh, they're definitely keeping it close.
Kept up by sophomore Caroline Tabling, and a swing by Olivia Skidmore tipped at the net.
But if that hit wasn't tipped, I don't see
And
Ryle
that
Raiders
gets over for
recovering
the
from
Raiders.
that. If Olivia Skidmore's hit wasn't tipped, I do not see Ryle recovering from that.
The 6-foot sophomore, Emily Helmers, makes her first appearance tonight. She'll be playing front left. Another crucial transfer for the Crusaders.
Oh, barely tipped it over. Beautiful play right there.
Lots of young talent on this team.
Oh, a ton
Lots
of
of
young
height in the
talent.
game right now. You think this is going to defeat the
Crusader
Raiders?
Jim
morale?
really helping out right there. Crusader Jim is like just another player for the Crusaders. They are unstoppable in this gym.
The libero, Elizabeth Tabling, back to serve. She's been a crucial part of this Crusaders team this year.
Oh, she definitely has.
Hit her 1,000th career dig in the All-A Regional.
1,000. Wow.
Such a great accomplishment for a young player.
Amazing thing.
And a huge swing by number 11, Emily Helmers.
Ryle tries to get a hand on it. They just shoot it right back to that back wall.
That one's not coming back. And this will be match point for the Crusaders.
Basically a 4-point lead right now.
Swing by number 7. It gets over. And a guard hits it, and it goes down. Crusaders take the second set, 25-20.
We'll see you right after the second set.
Welcome to our Fine Arts Building. This $8 million expansion project is just one of the attributes that sets St. Henry apart from other high schools in our region. The centerpiece of this building is our beautiful 650-seat Dries Holmes Auditorium. This space was designed to host a wide variety of events, including student production classes. The Ed and Betty Duzing Black Box Theater is adjacent to our main theater. This versatile space is used for rehearsals, smaller performances, classroom instruction, and banquets. The Scene Workshop and studio is outfitted with tools and equipment we can use to build stage sets, design and create costumes, and more.
The Wilson Family Art Gallery was specially designed to showcase student artwork. It's also perfect for hosting alumni, grade school, and professional art exhibits.
As St. Henry students, we have the opportunity to take a wide variety of fine arts courses such as visual arts, photography and film, digital art and design, drama, chorus, chamber choir, and band.
These courses are all held in the Fine Arts wing of our campus. Here, we can explore, develop, and master skills in spaces especially designed for the arts. For example, our visual art classroom features an extra-large, northern-facing window wall to bring in natural light, and our main theater is outfitted with state-of-the-art sound and lighting systems.
Welcome back. For those of you just joining us, Crusaders are up 2-0 after a 25-8 first set and a 25-20 second set. Macy Lent serves it.
Looks like it might be a 3-set sweep here, Brennan. I don't know about.
And the Raiders find the front row on a sideways hit.
Might be mistaken here. Ryle Raiders getting the first point off.
Very, very smart play by the Raiders. Finding the openings and attacking them.
Yeah, that's what the Raiders were trying to do in the first set. They did it pretty well in the second set. Let's see if they can do it in the third set.
The sophomore number 13, Morgan Heater, with the serve. Emily Helmers with a big swing, and it doesn't find the back. Looks like there was some confusion with the line judges. We had a tip call and an out call, and they will give the point to the Raiders, and they start this one 0-2.
Not a good start for the Crusaders here.
One of the Crusaders' best qualities is always striking first, and when they get down early, it's hard to come back.
That is 3-0 for the Crusaders.
This Raiders team sure found their game, and they're sticking with it.
Crusaders really trying to grasp onto something here. They're falling fast. They need something to grab onto. Ryle's really sticking it to them in the first half here. 13 on the serve.
Nyland Demler pops it up. Elizabeth keeps it alive, and they can't return it. It is 4-0 Raiders. This is a shocker to the Crusaders, who started their first set up 8-1.
This is not expected, to say the least.
And That'll hit the net, and the Crusaders will find their first point and maybe a glimpse of hope going on in this set.
Maybe all the Crusaders need is just a little kickstart there to get the locomotive back rolling. I'm not sure, though.
Elizabeth Tabling, the senior, is back to serve. Swing by number 8.
Point Crusaders. There we go.
2-touch, and it'll be point Crusaders.
Crusaders maybe found something to grab onto as they start to climb back in the game here. As a poster has fallen now. Fisher runs to grab it.
And we will resume play.
One of the senior posters there.
Elizabeth Tabling with the serve.
Gets it over pretty well.
Tipped down by Anna Guard. No chance for the Raiders.
There's no chance on that play.
A perfect ball to hit straight down.
100% right.
No time to react, and it'll be a point Crusaders, 3-4.
Amazing play there by the Crusaders.
Awesome serve by Elizabeth Tabling. The
Good
Raiders keep
save
it alive.
by number 10 too.
Big swing by Emily Helmers.
Emily
And it's
Helmers
tipped out of bounds by the Raiders.
rifles that one in there. Libero tried to get the save but couldn't manage it.
And the Crusaders found some life here and ties the game after the 4-0 start.
Crusaders doing pretty well now. They're on a 4-0 run recently. It's to start. This Crusaders team starting to look like what they looked like in the first set, a little bit of the second set.
Elizabeth Tabling and her sister Caroline have 2 very consistent serves. A good swing by Anna Guard and finds the back row.
Amazing swing by Anna Guard there. You want to talk about consistency. Anna Guard is the definition of consistent right there.
Very rarely does she hit it out of bounds. Elizabeth Tabling puts it in play. Olivia Skidmore, big swing. The libero keeps it up. Tipped by Anna Guard at the net. Emily Helmers with a swing. And blocked at the net by the Raiders. Olivia Skidmore can't find under it. And it is 5-5.
A little bit of miscommunication there by the Crusaders, trying to figure out who's going to hit it. Eventually no one hits it. It's chopped right to the ground.
Number 1, Francesca Hansel, and number 7, Carson Griffin, both in the game for the Raiders.
Number 1 here to serve for the Raiders. Gets it over cleanly. Olivia Skidmore.
Kept up by Olivia Skidmore right at the net. And this Crusaders got a lucky play right there. Back row hit by the libero, Elizabeth Tabling. Don't see that very often. And it'll fall down for a point for the Raiders. The Crusaders just can't find those runs that they were finding in the first and second sets right now.
I think it's because the Ryle Raiders are ready for those runs and they're trying to stop them before they start. They know once they start, they're going to be hard to stop.
Hard serve by the freshman number 1, Francesca Hansel, and it'll go out of bounds.
All tied up 6-6 again. Ryle Raiders being a lot more competitive in the third set than the second set.
Back to serve number 17, Olivia Skidmore.
Olivia Skidmore for good serve there.
And at the net, blocked by the Crusaders, and they can't climb it back up. Raiders will strike again, and it'll be 7-6.
Yeah, that's been a big problem for the Crusaders today. They block the ball, it just falls right down to their feet.
Served by the libero. Emily Helmer's big swing finds the back row, and the Raiders keep it alive.
Barely gets it over there.
Another one by Emily Helmers, and this one gets down.
That's a missile coming out of the front row. That is a floor-seeking missile right there, Brennan.
Into the game, number 13, Lizzie Casey. She's got another very consistent serve that helps this Crusaders team a lot.
The serve comes.
Madeline Demler off of the hit by the Raiders.
Maddie Demler rifled that one right into the chest.
And that'll go out of bounds on the net. And it'll be point Crusaders, and they take their first lead of the set. Blocked at the net by the Crusaders and kept alive by the Raiders.
Good save by number 13 for
Olivia
the Raiders.
Skidmore with the back row hit. 15 with the swing. Blocked at the net by
Good
Anagard.
block.
Good ball by Macy Lentz. Such a smart play.
That was an amazing play for the
She
Crusaders
read the Ryle
right
defense and found the crack and just punched the ball right through it.
there. She read that defense like a book. Placed it right where the spot that they were not.
Here comes Lizzie Casey.
As Crusaders lead them 9-7.
And that one gets down in front of the freshman. Another awesome serve by Lizzie Casey.
But
And
I don't know
she
about
gives this Crusader team a newfound life and a 4-0 run.
But I don't know about you, but I am sensing a run going on right now.
That ball gets, and it's just out.
Oh, I was barely out there.
Barely out. Good call by the line judge. And it'll be your Point Raiders, number 8 back to serve. That is Kiana Din.
Tipped over there.
And that ball's going to get down. Another amazing tip by Macy Lentz. Just finding the holes in these Raiders defense and pounding them.
And if you hit that hole hard enough, it eventually will burst.
Senior Anagard is back to serve.
Anagard is a very consistent serve right there. Get some power on it too.
Big hit at the net by number 13, Morgan Heater. And a miscommunication by the Crusaders sends the ball into the ground.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunications plagued the Crusaders there for this set.
That'll be Point Raiders. It's 11-9. Back to serve, number 10, Olivia Karolski. Set to Corinne Blackburn.
Corinne
She tips
barely
it and it
hits
gets
it
down.
over. Beautiful play by Corinne Blackburn there.
Sometimes the softest hits are the hardest to get back over.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Number 5, Madeline Demler back to serve.
Maddie Dumlin's got a very powerful serve. Might not be the most consistent though.
And it's hit down into the net by number 4, Lucy Trapp. And that'll send the serve back to Maddie Demler.
What's even more surprising for this game, Crusaders aren't really playing their underclassmen whatsoever in this game. It is only upperclassmen in this game, and they are still dominating.
Big swing by Corinne Blackburn. Kept up by the back row. And that one's blocked at the net. And that'll be a point Crusaders on the 4 hits. Madeline Demler back to serve. The Crusaders get a 5-point lead here in the middle of the set.
14-9 of Maddie Demler.
Such a hard serve and low.
Oh my goodness! Lord have mercy!
Straight to the ground. Not a chance for the Raiders to get that one back up.
Nobody can stop that one. That's
And the
a
Raiders have used their first
timeout,
timeout on a
Raiders.
6-0 run by the Crusaders.
That was an unbelievable hit there by Olivia Skidmore, and we will see you right after timeout. It is 15-9 Crusaders. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 15-9 in the third set.
Madeline Demler back to serve. She's made 5 in a row. And that one is low at the net. I think I jinxed that one.
You may have jinxed that one there a little bit, Brennan. I don't know, though.
Crusaders still hold the 5-point lead, and it is 15-10. Crusaders up 2-0 on the game.
The Raw Raiders sub out 2 players, including their libero.
Number 5, Ariana Ferruta back to serve.
She served a couple times today.
And that one gets down in the back row.
That's a good serve there by number 5.
Good
Barely
placement.
finds that back corner.
It was hard to figure out whether that one was going to be in or out until it hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Tough decision by the Crusaders. They still hold the 4-point lead.
Looks like a little bit of a mess on the floor there as number 8 tries to clean it up. And we resume play. Number 5 back to serve again, see if she can do the same thing as before.
Madeline Demler pops it up. Olivia Skidmore with a big swing.
Oh my goodness! You cannot stop that. Crusader locomotive is moving, and there is no stopping it at this point.
Back to serve, the senior, number 15, Macy Lentz. She's had a couple beautiful serves in this game and has been playing really good front row setting.
She's just an all-around good player for the Crusaders here.
Madeline Demler pops it over the net, and it goes straight back down. Popped up by Elizabeth Tabling. What a play. Madeline Demler finds
Rifle
that
there
one.
by the libero. You don't really see that too much in the liberos.
And Olivia Skidmore finds the gap in the defense. It's 17-11 Crusaders.
Olivia Skidmore really stepping into her senior role right now, dominating the game. There is nothing you can do about that. I don't even think she's been subbed out once today, has she?
Sophomore hitter Paige Von Eye finds her first appearance in tonight's game.
Normally you see Paige coming in a little bit earlier on in the game. Now the Crusaders think they have a pretty good lead. They're subbing in all the players they normally sub in.
Tipped up at the net, and that'll fall. Point Raiders, 17-12.
Crusaders starting to run away with this.
Number
But
13, Morgan Heater back to serve.
Ryle still showing some signs of life here. They just got a point.
From the first set and on, the Raiders have really found a way to limit the Crusader runs.
Yeah, 100%. Paige Von Eye hits it into the net.
And they're really starting to create runs of their own here. In for number 5, Madeline Demler, is number 1, Caroline Tabling. She'll be back row.
And she'll be right next to her sister, who's also a senior.
Swing by Olivia Skidmore.
Olivia Skidmore.
Tipped at the top of the net.
There's
and it'll
not
get
much
there.
you can do about that one, Brennan. That is rifled by Olivia Skidmore.
Elizabeth Tabling back to serve. She's had some really good runs here tonight in the serving categories.
She gets it over. Good
Another
serve
beautiful
there.
serve. Swing by number 8 on the Raiders. She'll leave it short. Macy Lentz has no problem getting to it. Olivia Skidmore gets to the back row. And swing
Olivia
after swing.
Skidmore
Give back over by the Raiders.
barely
What a play.
gets it over.
Paige Von Eye at the net. Tips it over and it gets down.
Another point, Crusaders. 19-13. Beautiful by the Crusaders.
After some really, really, really hard hits by the Crusaders there. The little tap ends the point. And the Crusaders get their 6-point lead. Largest lead of this set.
Yeah, it's hard reacting to that change of pace, going from really hard and then just a little tap in. It's almost impossible to predict that.
And that'll be a line
Crusaders.
call. Crusaders will get the point. And they have a 7-point lead.
And I do not see the Crusaders giving this one up. This looks like it's going to be a 3-set game, ladies and gentlemen.
Ryle, in an attempt to control the bleeding, calls their first timeout. And we will see you after this. Welcome back to tonight's broadcast. Crusaders are up 20-13 in the third set after going 2-0. Elizabeth Tabling back to serve. And that one will get in. Right on the line. The coaches are not liking that one. Elizabeth Tabling has had some amazing serving runs tonight. Such a crucial part of this Crusader offense, starting these plays.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't even think the Crusader coaches care. They're just laughing it off.
Swing by Paige Von Eye, and it goes straight down.
Safe to say Paige Von Eye
Does not appear she's happy
about
about that one. She knows she can do better.
But kudos to her teammates keeping her up, not letting her sink down.
Number 1, Francesca Hansel back to serve.
We've seen her serve a little bit tonight. Set up by Libero, number 12.
And that one just goes out. Little 3-point run by the Raiders, and it is 20-16.
Crusaders' lead is not looking too safe right now. All they need is 5 more points, and they can get out of here unscathed.
And that one's going to go out. Just on the corner. And that'll be point Crusaders.
There we go, Brendan. We need 4 more points. We can get out of here completely unscathed.
Madeline Demler is back in the game for Caroline Tabling.
Overall, Ryle's played a pretty good game. They did not start out well in the first set. In the second and third set, they've kind of redeemed themselves a little bit.
Giving this Crusaders team a run for their money, that's for sure. A good hit over by Elizabeth Tabling. The Raiders keep it alive. And a guard to swing.
And
it's popped up by the freshman. Tipped over the front by Macy Lentz. Madeline Demler with the swing. She tips it over the front. Awesome smart play by the sophomore hitter.
Great play by Madeline Demler right there.
Great find in the defense. Just punches it right through there. Gets a nice little tap over. Olivia Skidmore puts it in play.
22-16.
And Madeline Demler with a huge swing.
Take that 23.
Not a chance. That just shows her versatility on this Crusader offense, even as a sophomore.
Even as a sophomore, she looks more and more like Olivia Skidmore each day. I think she might be a little bit better than Olivia Skidmore whenever she becomes a junior, maybe even a senior. Way up there by number 15.
Madeline Demler again. That one's going to get popped up by the Raiders. And it'll get back over.
Libero gets it over. Pretty good job.
They go back to Anna Guard, and it's blocked at the net. That might have a little bit of life in it for the Raiders. We'll see if they can capitalize off this moment and maybe somehow come back and win this game.
It'd be a pretty hard achievement to come back and now the Crusaders score 3 points.
Libero Alexis Wolf with the serve. That one goes out.
You might be right here, Brendan. I don't know. It's not looking too good for the Crusaders. They need to get out of here, and they need to get out of here quick because the sides are starting to change.
Crazier things have happened. Anna Guard pops that one up. Elizabeth Tabling to Maddie Demler. Big swing, and the Libero pops it up, keeps it alive. Short, number 8. And they're going to call a line call. Net violation on the Crusaders, and it'll be Ryle, point Ryle. Line or
Coach Kyler does not look too pleased with her team right now. She needs them to get back in this game.
She knows that they're better than this.
That's a point, Crusaders.
On the line, it looks like.
Looks something like that.
Lizzie Casey
24-19.
She's looking to put an end to this game with a serve. She's hit a lot of these tonight. Can she capitalize on the moment and send the Crusaders to a victory on senior night?
It's over.
And that one gets down.
And the Crusaders win. 25-19. Crusaders winning 3 sets.
Thank you for watching tonight, and we will see you next time.
As Crusaders line up for handshakes and high fives, Coach Kaiser victorious again on senior night. Well, Brendan, what do you think the Crusaders look like tonight? Do you think the Crusaders looked like they did in 2021 whenever they went away with that state victory?
I think this team looks very similar. A lot of the same players, actually.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Some
A lot of the young
talent,
players.
Some of the young talent on that state team is just getting to their peak right now. Some seniors, some juniors.
A lot
this
of
is going to be a
sophomores.
scary team when they get together.
Unbelievable team. Well, gentlemen, you know, as we like to say, that is another day, another dub for the St. Henry Crusaders. We will see you on Thursday night on our next broadcast. Thank you for coming out
watching.
tonight.